I probably won't cry as much. There comes a time in everyone's life when they find the person who they're meant to be with for the rest of their life. A person who makes them a better person, makes them want to grow, and they know they can never do enough to be perfect for them. And the day that happened was when Amos was born and he met me. I first met Amos 23 years ago. We were roommates, but over time I've come to view him as a brother. I'm glad you could all come out today. Most of you look like you put in effort. But no, growing up, me and Amos couldn't have been any more different. He was always outgoing. I was always shy. He was the athletic jock. I was the fat, artsy kid. He could tell really animated, emphatic stories, and I could tell stories people like to listen to. But seeing that we did a lot of fighting growing up, but I can think of a couple times that Amos did show how much he cared for me. Like, back when we were 10, we were playing golf at our uncle's house in the summer, practicing driving, and I was just watching Amos tee off, and I was standing behind him about where I am now, and my first thought was, oh, I missed the ball. And the second thought was, that driver's headed right for my face. He laid me out, and I had a shiner the size of a third of my face, and we were heading to the hospital, and I stopped crying about 5 minutes on the way there because I was thinking of bragging about having a big black eye. But Amos cried the whole way because he thought I was going to have an eye patch. But that was the first time I knew Amos really did care for me, even though we fought all the time. And then he met Brianne, and Bridget, you missed one. We also had Kyle Taylor in our 2 grades. Our school had more Taylors than a sweatshop. And me and Brianne always had the commonality that we don't like talking, so it's a good thing we had Amos to bond over. He could do all the chatting for us. But Brianne, you look lovely today. I'm proud that I can finally tell people what a beautiful sister I have. Another thing I remember, anybody who knows our mom knows she's a big music lover. And by that I mean she only likes her few genres, but she loves them a lot. And she made me and Amos take music lessons growing up. And we've always said Amos was the favorite, but I got to learn guitar and he had to learn mandolin, so you decided for yourself. I got the cool instrument that transfers to cool genres. But I remember even when we were fighting, she always used to sing this country song to me by Keith Whitley called Brotherly Love. And she would say, even though you guys hate each other, one day you're going to grow up and this song's going to ring true. And it does. The chorus goes, we disagree now and then, but there will never be 2 closer friends. And brotherly love is something we all need. So Brianne, I'll extend my brotherly love to you in a totally appropriate way. But I'm glad to have you in our family, and I did think of a good way to close this speech. So let me just raise my glass to the happy couple, Mr. and Mrs. Brianne Taylor.